Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 36, and where this is going to actually start off is at the end of Cyber Monday. So I've been recording all week, and this is the start of it. So some of the Flash SBCs that were left over is what we're going to complete right at the start. And if you do enjoy today's episode, hit that thumbs up button. It'd be amazing to try and hit 1,000 likes on this video. So we get a premium gold pack for that first one. To get a 7.5k pack for a bunch of bronzes is absolutely fine. It's not great if you just get a non-rare in the pack though, but still, I've traded bronzes for golds, and at some point I'll use the golds for marquee matchups or another SBC, or they'll go up in price. I got a shadow. I also got 1,500 coins in there. I'm pretty sure the shadow is going to sell for 4.5k, so actually, yeah, that was a profitable SBC. Next up then, we've got some bronzes and some golds going on into this SBC, which is going to unlock us a jumbo gold pack. Now, I don't know what value that pack is, because I don't think that one ever comes out in store, right? Like, we get jumbo premium gold packs, we get jumbo rare players packs, but I don't know what other jumbo packs we actually get. And once again, I get a non-rare. This is just not a great start, to be honest. I'm hoping for drop downs, you know, what do people call them? Board pulls? I don't know. The keep up with the lingo, Lasty. What are you doing? But yeah, there's just a bunch of consumables, bunch of players that I'll definitely make use of along the way. Then this particular card came out, the Elite Syrian, yeah. So he is basically a Norwegian player of the year, and I had every player in my club apart from the inform that I needed. Now, I've got 3 untradeable informs that I've had from these Flash SBCs, and I decided not to use one of them in case that EA gave us those for a reason. So I went and bought one for like 11k, which is nearly discard price really, and I had everything else. So it felt like to get this particular player right here that you're about to see, 82 rated with 75 pace, 84 defending, 85 physical, as a super sub centre back if I ever need that. It felt cheap, and I was quite happy to go ahead and oblige and get that SBC. So we now have Maguire, and we have, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, but another one of the player of the years. Next up then, we have got this particular squad, which is going to give us a small prime goal players pack. EA obviously introduced the small variants or versions of the regular sized pack, so we get like a half version of it. Unfortunately, no board pulls yet again. I'd say Cyber Monday was a lot less successful than Black Friday was for me in terms of SBC luck. But that's literally the way it goes, right? I think I still easily broke even and probably made a little bit of profit on a lot of these packs. And when you get like a rare silver, you just don't know. At some point in time, that player will most likely be worth some coins. Up next, what have we got? I'm using some gold players or a full team. No, I've got some silvers in there as well, as you can see. This one was for a rare Electrum players pack, and it did need a slightly higher rating on that squad, so I got rid of a couple of 82s there. But again, I'm not too bothered about them. They didn't go up super high in value and stuff. And we finally get ourselves a board pool right now. What is it going to be? It is Italian, CDM, Roma. That is, of course, going to be Daniele De Rossi. Definitely not the best, but not the worst board pool that you could possibly get. So I'll take it. And at the time, 83s were still high in price. So I was like, yep, he's going to go up on the market, get sold. And then look at all those rare, lovely silver players. Oh, what's that? A duplicate at the end of the pack? Gabriel Jesus. That definitely made my Cyber Monday profitable. We already had him, so it was a lovely little duplicate to get surprised with right at the end. So I sold the one that I bought, and I kept the first owner one. I'll keep the first owner one now until I desperately want to sell him, I guess, which probably won't happen. I'll probably want to keep him because he's like a player that goes into my squad battles team. You know, I don't want to use my lone icons or anything like that. I'll use a prem team with the likes of Martial and Gabriel Jesus. So now we move on to Tuesday, Wednesday, when marquee matchups comes out, and I was able to complete this one. Bought 2 Porto players there for 1,500 coins each. Everyone else I had in the club, so I literally paid 3,000 coins for 2 players, and then so that kind of really does make marquee matchups feel kind of free, and I love that. I love that we've got loads of stuff in the club to be able to do that. I don't think it's the best rewards that we've ever had for marquee matchups, that's for sure. Actually, it's definitely not the best rewards. We get a rare consumables pack on an account like this. That's a godsend. I love all the squad fitnesses, the healing cards. I'm gonna need them along the way. First pack we don't get ourselves a board pool, but we do go ahead and pack an Argentine CDM who goes by the name of Pizarro. I just know marquee matchups I'll throw him into next week or something like that, and then just some non-rare golds. That was one of the small packs, not too sure what version of a small pack it was. Next pack we go ahead and get Lalich, or yeah, Lalich. I still don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but we've got the inform version of him, untradeable, from one of the Flash SBCs on Black Friday. So I just don't need him. A couple of squad fitnesses, couple of chemistry styles and stuff like that. All will become useful along the way. Next pack we do get 3 rares, but once again, no drop down. It's annoying. No board pool. Right mid, that's going to be Sanabria, I believe, or Sarabia. Sanabria, is that even a player? Have I made a player up? I don't know. But we get the 80 rated I can't remember his name already. Eder Regani. Regani, someone that I used in marquee matchups. You need a Juve player at the moment. And then finally we do get ourselves a board pool. Who's this one going to be then? Spanish striker? Okay, it's going to be Adariz, and the good thing about that is that he is actually still around 6,000 coins, a nice high price for the Spaniard right there, simply because of the Team of the Week packs that were earlier on in the week, and again, loads of like silvers. We get a Benfica right back there, probably sells for a little bit right now, but as you can see, some stuff has sold. Shadow we got 4.5k for, 29k for Jesus, 3.5k for an 83 rated De Rossi. I'll definitely take that. And then I decided, you know what, with this new team that I've got, I can actually afford to sell some of my players. And when I realised Adariz was still expensive, I was like, okay, there's some players here that I can get rid of. Alessandrini's going to be one of them. We're going to over double our money on him and then take a 20k loss on Varane. So it all sort of evens out in the end. But yeah, decided that I would go ahead and sell some players and just, you know, make some coins back, because I've already got my current team and a Prem team on the side for squad battles and stuff. I got the first one, which is play 10 games. So I got the Black Friday kit and a regular like 7.5k pack, I think it was. We get 2 rares, but nothing is going to be amazing, and it's a Spanish centre mid who goes by the name of Granero, so he'll be thrown into a SBC. These guys are untradeable, so as you can see, once I get to the end of the pack, I do get myself a loan or a duplicate Baba, so just swap him for the tradable one, put that on the market. As you can see, everything else sells, and I'm up to 341k, but I have got a 9 Golan that I need to buy. By the way, I just wanted to show you the team that I've been currently using in my squad battles matches. Change it to a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 4-3-2-1 in-game. But obviously, this is our current main team. I realised that I don't have to play Roberto Carlos, but I want to play Roberto Carlos. And my bench has got the 2 Player of the Year items on it and people that I would definitely like to bring on. It's time to take this team into our latest online seasons, which is, I think we're into Division 5 right now. So we're sort of halfway through and we can go on in. And as you can see, we come up against a meta Prem team. Alexis Sanchez is not someone that I always come up against, and actually nor is regular Mane. So it's a little bit different, but still kind of similar to everything you ever come up with. And I thought I'd show you in game what I actually changed my team to, in case you thought I was still playing Tolisso and Vidal up front. I'm definitely not. Mertens is really fun. He's really, really good as well. I've mentioned a couple of times in previous episodes how I struggle so much against Dries Mertens. And so the only thing you can do in that situation is like get one for yourself. And a nice skill move opens up the space in the box for him to make me go 1-0 up. Gabriel Jesus then hits the bar and the post for my opponent in the same shot. That's quite impressive. But Alexis Sanchez there getting a little bit too much space. And then the rebound comes out from Karnezis because he's the worst goalkeeper ever. And Moussa Dembele is able to stick the rebound in. I don't know what I was really expecting from my keeper there, but I still don't rate him. And at halftime, the guy is coming off the pitch for Keylor Navas, who sat on my bench. I nearly score a free kick with Roberto Carlos. Really good accuracy, but a good save from his keeper. And then I missed from the 6-yard box with Manolas's weak foot, so probably wasn't expecting a goal there, but it would have been nice. And I go from being 1-0 up to 2-1 down at the stroke of half-time. This Alexis Sanchez made really incredible runs and was just very well positioned, which is what I guess you get for someone that's like an 89 rated player. And at half-time, yeah, I'd say my opponent had the better of me in this game. But early doors in the second half, a little bit of nice passing and stuff, and a little bit of luck, I guess you could say. It drops to Mertens, and he scores his second goal of the game, and that's just a lovely finish. Once again, a little bit like Alexis, this guy is really well positioned. His dribbling is tight and tidy, and he gets away from defenders, and his shooting is just next level. He scores all sorts of goals with both feet as well. I can actually feel very confident to shoot with him. Vidal then picks up this loose ball to Martial, to Hadji, and who is running through, ready to hit that low-driven shot at the first time of asking. It is, of course, Dries Mertens. It's always a Belgian. We worked out that it was Spencer that said that in the previous episode. But yeah, it is always Mertens is going to be my new slogan. Alexis nearly goes ahead and equalises right now, but we have turned this game around. And actually, I score yet another goal with the Belgian. His 4th goal in this game, and our 4th goal as a team. We are now 4-2 up in our first game in Division 5, and all is looking kind of dandy. I just need to close this game out, and we'll be all good. Oh, wait, no, I've just given a penalty away straight away. What I was annoyed with that one was that Aurier should have tackled the player before he even got into the box, and I don't know how the player goes straight through him. It really, yeah, annoyed me. But I nearly take a shot with Vidal, and it leads to a classic FIFA 18 counter-attack maneuver, and Bailly, but for some reason, is really slow. Jesus isn't slow, and he goes ahead and scores the equaliser. And within like a few FIFA minutes, I go from being 4-2 up to drawing 4-4, and that's how that game ends. And if you want to replace my head in your head with a bottle, because I'm a bottle job, you can quite happily do that. Very even stats towards the end of the game. I guess you could say a 4-4 draw is a fair result, but it hurts and it stings when you are actually 2 goals up with only like 10 or 15 minutes to go. Then I move straight on into another one. This is going to be today's final game of the episode. We come up against a nice Serie A team. He's got a couple of Prem players in it, but I'm worried about Hamšík, second in form Icardi, and Dries Mertens up front. That could be dangerous. It takes me 14 minutes to take the lead in this particular game. Some nice passing play between Martial and Hadji leads to the icon managing to score that goal. Like, I think if he would have missed there, I would have been really annoyed because that's kind of like a perfect scenario to just tap the ball into the back of the net. Mertens then gets loads of space but opens up for Tolisso, and again, another opportunity where if I would have missed, I would have been pissed. A little bit of rhyming going on today. I like it. But yeah, Corentin Tolisso is able to stick that ball into the back of the net. And we're 2-0 up quite early doors in this game. Martial plays it through to Dries Mertens. He's got so much time, so much composure, and a lovely little finish. So just before half-time, I have well and truly solidified a victory in this game. Or have I? Because you know what happened in the last game. I feel like previous FIFAs, especially like FIFA 17, you could be 2-0 up but not super confident, because like I've always said, it's my kryptonite, being 2-0 up. My opponents always get back into the game. I feel like in FIFA 18, you can be like 4 or 5-0 up at half-time and just not feel confident about winning the game. You need to still close it out in that second half. And it only took him 5 minutes to get one of those goals back, and I could already see it happening. I could see myself drawing or losing this game. Luckily for me, Mertens is a god, and he was able to stick that one into the back of the net. So we go 4-1 up, we restore the 3-goal lead. I just need to hold out now and not concede 3 goals. Uh-oh, he's on the attack. What's going to happen here? I'm going to concede my second volley of the game. To be fair, my centre-back and right-back are in no man's land, and Douglas Costa finishes it really, really well, actually, with a little bit of lag in the replay, but that is what online seasons is. Then I feel like I get very unfortunate. I feel like twice there in that movement I should have made the tackle. It didn't quite work out for me. Keeper parries it straight into Mertens, and of course he's going to score an open goal there. But we were able to hold it out, and we do get the win. So, yeah, being 3-0 up at half-time, and then only winning 4 goals to 3 definitely doesn't like instill confidence into my gameplay right now. So I'll keep at it. We are 4 points out of a possible 6 so far after 2 games in Division 5. So definitely not the worst start in the world. I'm sure we can probably, like, if we're playing good, we'll do all right and stuff. So, you know, it's definitely not the end of the world. And at least we came away with the victory in that last game. That's all I'm going to say. I really don't like bottling a 3-goal lead as much as that can happen this year. So I complete a couple of the daily challenges, I'm pretty sure, and I get like a gold reward pack, which is only non-rares, but it gives me a couple of Argentines that I'll definitely use along the way for marquee matchups. And the second one gives me 800 coins. Now, I'm also just going to show you that, yeah, my monthly FUT Champs rewards was bronze. As I got the same kit once again, have to discard it. I wish you could at least sell that if you get a duplicate. I don't know. But yeah, we get that. And then we're going to get 1 silver player this month. Woo! And it's going to be this guy. Okay. Austrian Bundesliga player, I'm pretty sure. Berisha. He's 6'1", 77 pace, 70 shooting. Is he usable? Probably never. I've got 1 usable silver red card. That Fosu guy for Charlton, I'm pretty sure. So who knows, like, maybe I could do a hybrid at some point in time. But yeah, this is how the squad is going to end up with today's episode played. 9 games, 12 goals and 3 assists. And that's with him coming on as a substitute in a couple of my squad battles games. Obviously, we haven't managed to play. I think we've played 6 games with this particular team now, because I've got 1 game left on 9 Golan. After which, I either need to decide to change this team up and get something different, or I will be going onto the market to pick up a Raja 9 Golan for myself. But we got like 340k, and he costs around 180, 190, so I should be absolutely fine with loads of coins left and spare. So yeah, if you've enjoyed today's episode of The Road to Glory, guys, lots going on, all sorts of stuff, left, right and centre. Smash a thumbs up. Like I said, it would be amazing to try and hit 1,000 likes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.